Hello mates, you alright? Anyways, today's vlog entry is about blagging clients. Should you blag clients? Is it wrong morally or is it totally fine? And if you don't know what blagging means, it's basically a term meaning using like sly fox cunningness sort of thing to kind of manipulate someone on how they perceive a situation, I guess. So I'll give you an example. I have a client who called me. Well, she's not a client yet, she just called me. And she goes, hey, I need to do this and this and that, this is a job. But she's like, look, I don't know much about these things. So if you just want to come and have a look, and then you'll know what to do and then you can tell me the quote. And I was like, yeah, sure, of course. It's always best to come and have a look in real life and then we can take it from there. And she's like, cool, see you on Monday. I was like, yeah, sure. Hung up and I was like, I have no idea how to do that job, what to do, the materials. I don't know anything. I'm an electrician, so I know the basics, but with certain things, let's say like boiler controls, I know, let's say 80% of electricians, if you ask them to wire up boiler controls, they'll be like, they wouldn't know where to even start, except for the live. But even then, I'm sure there's like, once the boiler powers up, there's more lives and things happen. Anyways, I'm not one of them. I don't know how to wire up boiler controls, and there's a lot of people that don't. Let's say a client now calls up and says, look, I need this and this and this and electrical done. And while you're there, can you have a quick look at my boiler controls? I might be like, normally I'll say, nah, sorry, you have to get someone out that knows what they're doing. But sometimes you'll get a job where you're like, you know what? I really want to try it. I really want to do that job. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to learn on the job. And then what you do is you blag the client. You make them believe using mind games that you know what you're doing and that everything's fine, which it is true. You do know what you're doing and everything will be fine, but not in that way. Do you know what I mean? So you kind of paint a picture that you know what you're doing. So what I plan to do is I plan to go there, and she's already said she doesn't really understand much of it. So either way, I'm like 10 levels above her in that sense. So what I plan to do is I'm literally going to show up and do the whole confident mask thing and be like, oh yeah, can I see a fuse box? And then when I go to see the fuse box, I'll be like, shh, quickly Google what I need to Google. Or maybe just be like, look, let me just go check something in my car, quickly Google it. Or like message someone on Instagram or something. So the plan is I'm gonna go there, have a look at the fuse board, take as many videos and pictures as I need, and then I'll let her know like, okay, this is what I normally say to my clients. And if you're my client watching this, sorry, but normally I'll be like, look, so I'm just gonna get back to the office or whatever. When I say the office, I mean my house and my sofa, or like my local CF, and I'll tell them, look, I'm gonna get back to the office and I'm gonna have a look at the materials and things that I need, and then what I'll do is I'll let you know. I'll give you a call tomorrow or like Tuesday or whatever, and they'll be like, yeah, that's fine. And in the meantime, I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna go on YouTube, I'm gonna go on electricians forums, I'm gonna reach out to people that I know are amazing at what they do on Instagram or in that field, and I'll be like, hey, I'm doing this and this and this, any advice or help? Or that ESK group chat, oh my god, on WhatsApp, they are wicked. There's literally like hundreds of people in there and they all like are experts in what they do. Well, not everyone, but most of them, because some of them are learners. Whenever you ask a question, there's always somebody there to help and answer it. Honestly, the best. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm blagging it. So what do you think? Do you think it's wrong to blag clients in that way? Should we just be straight up and be like, look, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm an electrician, but I don't do that. But I will find out how and everything will be fine, and then assure them that way? Or is it totally fine to blag it and be like, look, mate, don't worry, I've got this, I'll send you a quote, and then just learn on the job? But that's the thing. In the 10 years that I've been doing this, most of the things that I learned were me showing up to a job where I had no idea what I'm doing or how to do it, but I managed to get it done. Sometimes the first time or the second time or the third time was not the best way to do it. And then over time, I learned the fastest ways to do it, the best materials to use, the most convenient ways to do it. So let's say, for example, rewires. The first ones that I did, some of my cables took the long route around. And after some time, I realized all the little tricks, all the ways you can angle your drill bit to come through on the other side, like going under the stairs, how to pull cables through and everything like that. And over time, I built up my knowledge. Let me know. And that is my reflection for today. I'm blagging clients. Apart from that, got my good trusted cup of tea. My favourite wholesalers. My favourite wholesalers, they are the most expensive wholesalers I've ever used in my life. They cost literally an arm and a leg, but the service I get from them it's worth it. Like it's literally worth it. There's my favorite CF is across Tool Station or Screwfix, and sometimes I'll need like a socket, and I know Tool Station and Screwfix got one for like £1.50, and over there they'll be like, yeah, that's £4, and I'm like, you know what, yeah, that's fine, I'll take it, just because the service is so amazing. And that's another thing, a reflection. So when you have a service, you might be like, look, I do EICRs. What's the going rate? Some people are doing it for 100. Some people are doing it for less, but we'll discuss that on another video. Some people, let's say, doing 150 is like an average rate, £200 for an average EICR. And then someone can come along and charge 250, and there'll be someone that will pay that, because the person that's charging 250 might be like, look, what you get with me is like a sticker where you scan it, it's on your fuse where you scan it, you get your certificate, and the way they present it is like, I don't know, some safe, secure link that keeps it for 5 years in case you lose it. And they're prompt with their bookings, they're prompt with their appointment times, they wear shoe covers, and they do all these small things. And like, they make sure to plug things in that they plugged out. They make you sign forms, or your clients or your tenants, to say, look, I plugged back the fridge, I've plugged the fridge back in, so you know you're not going to have these issues. And the amount of headache and the amount of convenience that is saved from using top quality workers and their services, it's worth the extra premium that you pay. If you are putting your price lower, you have to remember that you will attract people that want a bargain and they're willing to compromise on the quality. But people that understand paying a premium to get premium service, they'll know, like, look, it's £50 extra, but I know what I'm going to get is going to be headache free. Thanks for watching. By the way, I'm trying to make these videos like 10-12ish minutes long for now and see how it goes. The last one I did was 5 minutes, so now I'm like, I don't know how long it's been recording for. I'm still finding out ways to keep track of things. I don't have a clock anywhere, so yeah, that's the plan. And I'm really excited for what this year brings. I've got so many things to talk about, but right now I'm like, if I continue, I'm just gonna be here forever. But yeah, like getting clients as well. Right now I'm going for a phase where I've just not worked at all throughout the last month, and maybe month and a week. My clients are basically, I've told them like, look mate, I'll be back when I'm back, and in the meantime, do your thing. So now I'm coming back. My clients are basically at like zero, standstill. They're waiting for me to let them know I'm back, for them to give me the jobs. But I've not let people know I'm back, but I'm mentally preparing myself that I'm coming back. And already, by sheer coincidence, or maybe, you know, because it's like New Year's and everyone's getting back into work, I'm having so many people approach me to offer me the jobs that I really wanted to do. Coincidence? Manifestation and woo-woo things? Who knows? But either way, I'm here for it and planning a lot of things for the next 2 weeks especially. It's gonna be so busy. Like, I'm literally high of the ecstasy of life in the next 2 weeks to see how it unfolds. The craziest thing is, no matter how much I want to just give up and not be seen, I must persevere. That's another thing as well. Sometimes we have a fear of being seen, and a lot of the times it stems back to like childhood and things like that, or like teenage years when, you know, being seen, people would just pick on you and nonsense like that, which I don't wish on anyone's child. But again, also kind of do, because it makes them who they are and builds character, right? Anyways, sorry, waffling again. What was I saying? Oh yeah, fear of being seen. So I'm currently feeling the fear of being seen, because a lot of people are seeing me right now. I'm more active on social media. I'm posting things, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I'm being regular. I'm expanding my horizons, and more people are seeing what I'm doing, and more people are seeing me, and it's kind of scary. Because, yeah, well, if you know that feeling, you know that feeling, and you know what it feels like to be seen. And that's why not everybody puts themselves out there. Obviously, some people just don't want to be putting themselves out there, but there's a lot of people that do want to put themselves out there, but they have that fear of being seen and everything else. So yeah, right now I'm like, I don't want to be seen anymore. I just want to hide. Put on like a little balaclava, just get on with it, and like hide my tattoo so no one can like recognize me from my hand, and just cover up and just be like, yep, do my thing and hide. But also I'm like, you know what? No, I've got one life. I want to live it. I want to try things I've never tried before. I want to be out there. I want to inspire people. I want to connect people. And the best way for me to do it right now that I know of is through social media. The amount of amazing people that I've met through social media. Literally, most of the people that I've met over the last few years have just been through social media. And everything I've done has just been like somehow connected through getting to know someone on social media. So yeah, anyways, that's that. Also, I made a huge list of things I'm going to talk about. Like, I have an unlimited list of things to talk about, one day at a time. Got a whole year. I really hope and pray that I can keep up one vlog a day. I'm sure I can. I'm definitely sure I can. And yeah, this weekend I'm dedicating to filming some content. I've got so many amazing, crazy ideas. I really can't wait to film and share with you guys. And yeah, the next 2 weeks I'm gonna film and share all of that. So thanks for watching. Bye.